You ready to do today's reading? Okay, sorry. Hey guys, my witch angel here, and today we're gonna do something a little bit different. I know I'm like always saying that on my videos, but hey, whatever. So I'm like feeling called today to do more of like a soul reading, if that makes sense. I mean, I haven't really seen it on YouTube, but I've kind of been wanting to do it, but like didn't exactly know how to go about it. But I don't know, I'm feeling like for the reading today, right? It's gonna kind of go into like maybe your soul origins, soul path, and like the soul gifts that you were born with, and how that is going to play out in your life, or is going to play out, or like is headed towards right now, you know? I'm not exactly sure where it's gonna go because I haven't done it before, but I really want to do it. And I don't know, start this whole new tarot practice journey thing. I don't know, with souls and soul reading. I don't know, I'm just getting that vibe today. And yes, we got the peach and Earl Grey. I'm mixing the two together because I couldn't find it at the store, but whatever. Anyway, hold on. Sips, hydrate, cheers! Mmm. Ah, so delicious. Okay. See you guys in the reading. Bye. Okie dokie. So, y'all, weirdly, like, I'm feeling pulled for these Rider-Waite tarot decks to decide our different piles for the day. You know, before I was doing like the mirror cards to decide the piles, but I don't know. Right now I'm getting like these are going to be our piles for today. I guess since today's doing a really different reading, maybe it's a different type of setup. I don't know. Like the way I do my readings and stuff, I kind of just go for whatever spirit calls me to do. And you know, it works out because I mean, it's all from them, right? But I don't know, I don't really plan anything out. I just be like, okay, we're doing this today. Also I tried to change like the angle so maybe you could see the cards better and maybe like a little bit clearer. So I hope it's better for you guys. You can see more detail. Okay. So these are going to be our piles. I hope that's centered. I can barely see because like my angle is like different, but I hope you can see it, okay? The first pile, we're gonna have the King of Swords, okay? Second pile, we have Two of Swords. Our third pile will be Ace of Swords. Wow, isn't that interesting that we have all our sword cards for our piles? Which is already telling me for this reading overall, one's going to be a lot of communication, a lot of mentality going on, a lot of things going on to think about and analyze, right? I mean, maybe a lot of air signs too. So we're going to see what exactly is going to pop up for your reading. You're welcome to pause now and meditate if you like. Focus on whatever draws you to the card, any type of feeling, any type of emotion. Just be like, yeah, I want that one. Oh, and it's always, always, always perfectly fine to pick more than one. Even sometimes all of them on occasion. Guys, okay, I know I keep talking about it, but like, this tea though, look inside, isn't that freaking beautiful? It's half peach, half Earl Grey. I said it before, but I just really, really like tea. Okay. Now I'm gonna be popping some crystals on there after this sip. Hold on. By the way, if you're like interested in like shorter readings, like way shorter, like in a 3-minute mark, check out my TikTok, on Instagram as well. I post there. It's all my same name, My Witch Angel. Now I'll be popping the crystals on there in 3, 2, 1. Okie dokie. So, I know you're like, okay, what is going on here? I felt pulled for Opalite on this card, Rose Quartz on this one, and Onyx here. But for this black moonstone that I have, I don't know, I kind of wanted to put it on both. So if you are pile 1 and you really want this stone and this stone, you're good. If you're pile 2, you want this stone and this one, you're good. If you're pile 3, sorry girl, but that's all right. So for the first pile, I'm gonna start off with you 2 stones, and then we'll go off from there, okay? The timestamps are below, and I will see you guys later. Bye. Hello there, pile 1, and welcome to your reading. Now, if you chose the Black Moonstone / Opalite / this King of Swords, then this reading is for you. I'm gonna first just read the energy I have for these stones and this card to see if this resonates with you. If it does, great, and continue on this reading. If it doesn't, go ahead, pick another pile and see what other messages that this video may have for you, okay? So here, let me move some other stuff out the way. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you have a great day or night or whatever time you're watching this. I hope you're happy and healthy. And I wish and pray that for you. Okay, let's get started. You've been feeling a pull between your heart and your mind, right? You've kind of seen, for one instance, where different aspects of your life have caused you to, follow your mind and logic, and that maybe didn't lead you down the correct path or the way you would have that most happiness, right? Be like, yeah, I'm really enjoying what I'm doing right now because this is what makes sense. This is what I planned out to, right? But then on the other hand, you have your heart, whereas your heart has your inner desires and wants, even though you may not see reality and logic all the time. Right, it's just gonna be just go for it, do it, and it'll all work out. Whereas your brain's maybe not so much, queen. But that's okay. We're gonna talk about it. And I think you were born with with this King of Swords energy here, and that's a lot of one. I have a lot of strong mental drive as to where, King of Wands is about wow, I'm just really passionate about this. The King of Swords is okay, I know what I want. Let's say, you want to buy a pet bird. Okay, you want a parrot. And so King of Wands is going to be oh, let me just go to the pet store and I want that parrot. I get this cage and this food for you. Okay, and we're going to love each other. You're my pet now forever. Great. But, whereas King of Swords is going to be all right, let me actually research the different types of birds and let me see if the climate I have for my house is okay for this bird and what type of food is best for you, a lot of analyzing, a lot of analytical, and it's a lot of analytical strength. It's the King of Swords, not the page or the queen, it's the king, right? Clear direction, clear discernment within your head of what reality is and what you can do that for. And maybe that's actually been too strong and so strong for you. Whereas, yeah, it's led you to a really great, successful path in life, but I think maybe you're entering this path now, whereas you're going to need more than just your logic to really live a full and satisfying life. You're going to need your emotions and, your inner wants and desires, you know what I mean? Hold on. And, maybe, you've been getting your own way, with your head. A lot of clairvoyance and your abilities and psychic abilities and unity and everything, it's more than just what you can make sense of, in your physical world. Since we are defined by our bodies, our physical bodies, we must measure everything physically, by standards and measurements that we can understand, right? And that's, a uniquely human thing. Whereas spirit, they don't really measure life or aspects or souls in that way as well. Okay, and we're gonna get into your soul too, really, really deep, in a second. Actually, yeah, okay. Okay. This is a chapter we're going to open soon. In this reading, don't worry, just right now they're telling me to wait on that. You're trying to make too much sense, too much logic for your spirit. You're trying to be okay, yeah, I did this because of that. I did A because of C, and I'm seeing this because of that. I think that can get in the way of your practice and just letting yourself flow. Letting yourself just go through the motions, and it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to have mistakes, make weird predictions. It's okay to just be weird about it. You know, just let yourself flow instead of trying to analyze everything all the time. Because, you know, yes, it does help you, I guess, kind of keep a peace of mind. And that's be like, okay, yes, I'm okay. I'm making sense. We're good. But then you're not really focusing on the actual messages that you are getting. You're too busy analyzing how it happened or why it's happening instead of, wow, this is happening. Let me experience this, right? And grow that way. Hydrate. Cheers to a good reading. Okay. There's actually some shadow work you need to do. If you've heard of that before, don't be scared. Like I was before, I was like, what the heck is shadow work? I don't want to do that. Leave the shadows where they are. I'm not touching them. But everyone has shadows. And really, like when they say shadow work, it's just like inner flaws like you need to work on, and everyone has flaws. So think of it as flaw work, just things you need to work on that. Maybe, and you know, it's shadow because you've been hiding it from yourself, or like maybe not really giving it too much attention. Like, oh, maybe I know it's there, but I gotta work on this first. Okay. Trust. Yeah, so some of you don't really trust yourself a lot and need to trust yourself and trust spirit. You know, I think there's a lot of trust issues here. For not everyone, but I think a good, you know. Okay, let's get more. I'm feeling more Rider-Waite Tarot for you. Yeah, so I mean, I hope that, if that resonated with you, great. You're in the right place, you're in the right reading. And I'm glad you're here. I'm glad I can give this reading for you. Oh my goodness. Okay. They have a lot to say. I already feel it. Slow reading. We're gonna pull like, I think low-key maybe 5 more cards. 4 or 5 more cards, and we're gonna see where we go from there. I just feel like it's a lot of messages for you. Alrighty, Spirit. What other cards would you like us to pull today? Cause I know you're trying to tell us something about some souls, right? Hierophant in reverse. You know, y'all, I have not gotten the Hierophant yet. Hierophant, I don't know. I say both. I'm worldwide, okay? I'm a worldwide queen. And yes, I am aware I put these 2 here, not up here, but leave me alone. I'm doing my reading, okay? This is for you. Let me just get you these messages, okay? You know, there's no one right way to do things in tarot. You just be reading. Well, I just be reading, y'all. You know me, I'm ratchet. I'm like, let me just give you this reading. Oops. Okay. I think you want it to be like that. You don't want to be reversed. I understand. Okay. The crazy tarot reader talking to their cards like, hello, they didn't speak. Okay, anyway. Let's get into it. So, I mean, ooh, y'all, is this centered, by the way? See, look, y'all, I do not see the screen. I can barely see it. Hold on. Is this, okay, wait. Okay, wait. I'm sorry, y'all. I have to make it look good. Y'all gotta see the cards. It's important. Okay. Ooh, y'all, I love that these are rainbow, by the way. Like, it makes me so happy. Okay. I love colors. Let's start with the sun. Okay. So, for one thing, I know you've been trying to shed like a lot of light on your clairvoyance, and, you know, have that work through you, have shine through you. Like, you know, it's what we talked about a little bit with the King of Swords before. Like, you know, it's, you feel it within you. Like, you feel this inner light, this inner push, like this inner drive to be like, yes, I can. A lot of different, because, you know, different people, different reasons, different things y'all want to do. Also, that's working in with spirit as well. So don't worry, you're not alone in this. It's you and spirit working together with this. Like, hey, You're doing great. Like, we're trying to give you all of these answers, all of these signs. We're good. Like, and maybe you are getting a lot of them, and maybe that's why you're getting a little bit overwhelmed and trying to make sense of everything too much. You're just gonna be like, okay, yes, this isn't that, and this is that. Okay, yeah, like, stop. Just trying to just keep. I think you're just trying to say, let that inner light, like this inner light within you, let it shine organically. You know, it's gonna happen normally and naturally for you. You're already on this path because it's just supposed to happen. So it's not necessarily like you have to force anything to happen. It's a long journey, and you have a lot to learn. And yeah, about your soul and like what that stretches to and everything, and about consciousness, which we are going to get into. We've already just started. Okay, so let's stay with this, right? It's about to get real crazy and wah-wah up in here, but shoot, y'all know what you signed up for. Or maybe you don't. Sorry, I'll try to put it in the title. If you see this, or if you hear this. Okay. So, think of it this way. When your soul manifests, right? If you're spiritual, when God makes you, if you're not spiritual, when spirit or universe makes you, whatever, same. It's like you, like, okay, so you know how, like, scientists say, oh, you know, we all come from stars, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, like, it's low-key true because we're all made of the same stuff, yeah. All the same elements, you know, matter cannot be created or destroyed, it's always here. Just different formats and aspects, and, you know, energy and soul, whatever, it's part of that, right? And, you know, God, if you believe in that, and if you're believing God and everything, like, he takes those ingredients, those things, and makes you and us and everybody tea. If you don't believe in God, it's the universe that created that happened the Big Bang long time ago and created everything from that, right? Because everything was always there. You can look that up in science. Everything was always there. It was all the matter and all the elements were there. It needed to be synthesized eventually, but you were there, okay? So, that being said, when you know how, like, stars give off light, right, this illumination, one, it is because of, you know, just energy being transferred, duh, but, you know, it's also energy being transferred within you, and that's why you shine, right? And that's why you can shine so much, because you just have so much within you that's changing, that's happening, that you can tap into, right? It's just this connection between you and the universe, between you and nature. Everything has energy, right? And so your soul, like, picks up on that. Well, like, other people, other living things, mostly plants and, you know, little animals too. Spirits are different with animals, but we're talking about that later. Look, I told y'all it's gonna be really weird reading today. It's gonna get really, really spiritual wah-wah, but hey, I think we need to talk about this because we just need to talk about it. Okay. And so think of, like, that original, like, in origins of the universe, right? There's no lies there per se. It's not like it is what it is. Okay, so take your light as your truth, or as the truth, as a truth. Like, you come from truth, you come from beginning, you come from source. You are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are, period. And that is true. Which you can take into, like, meaning more. Okay, hold on. So, you know, you have, like, limitless potential. You have a lot of potential that you can just do anything with, right? Different factors and skill sets that, well, maybe, okay. Well, yeah. Anyone can do anything if they really, really wanted to set their mind for it. That does not, however, mean anyone is supposed to do everything, right? Excuse me. So, like, let's say, for instance, for me in my own life, I am, you know, good at a lot of different things, and for one thing I'm really good at is teaching. I love teaching, I do, and I'm really, really good at it. I love teaching, I'm good at it, I can do it, but I have a lot of skill set for that. And, you know, I'm going to be teaching in different ways in my life, but I thought I was going to be, like, in the classroom, right, with, you know, kindergartners, and be like, hey, class, let's learn about cats, you know, I mean, which we did, but anyway, it was more like, and I thought that was supposed to be, like, my life, because that's what I was so good at, what I was doing. I'm like, yes, I'm supposed to be a teacher, but I didn't feel necessarily, like, super, like, pumped, like, yes, I'm gonna make this lesson plan, and yes, I'm gonna make this quiz for my kids, we're gonna do these activities. Like, it was fun hanging out with my kids, like, that was great, But like the actual like working teaching part aspect, I was okay with it because I mean I was good at it. I'm like, yeah, this is fine. But it wasn't like it ignited my passion. So you have to look inwards within yourself to really see what ignites your passion, not just what you're good at, not just what you just simply like, I mean, yeah, what you simply enjoy doing, but like it's gonna be more than what you just are happy doing. It's gonna be just like, wow, I can really do this, and this is my calling. I have like it's your drive that you just not only feel like you really want to do it, but you feel pulled to, like you have to, you know? That's gonna really help you with your inner, inner light, inner soul devotion. Because, every soul, every person is here with a mission. Whether it be big, small, don't really, honestly doesn't matter. Don't compare it to others because it's big for you. It's your life. It's what you're supposed to do. It's what you're supposed to do. It's what you're here to do, fam. You ain't here living rent free. You got a job, honey. And it's usually all for others. It's all connected. And it's connected back to you, right? And that's why we're talking about that with the Nine of Swords, y'all. Nine of Wands. It's all about that passion work, like putting things in place, putting things together, and making things happen, Okay. I will say for some of y'all, don't be like, oh my god, I have such a special soul origin. Like, it's not really even about that. Don't be like, oh my god, I have a special mission, you guys. Like, you do. Everyone doesn't yet. It is really special, and you are special. Just be careful not to, like, put yourself above others. You know what I mean? Like, everyone is special. Everyone. In different ways. So you can be like, oh, no one is special. Well, no, everyone is. You're just special in different ways. And take your uniqueness and treasure that. Some people will scorn you for that. People scorn me for my, uniqueness and stuff. It's just, it is what it is. People are jealous. People get hurt. People get insecure, right? I think it's just your job. It's up to you. It's going to be hard, but over time, you will learn to move past that and learn to look over that and be like, okay. You're going to see it from that third party perspective. Be like, okay. Like, I know who I am. You're going to have such a strong sense of who you are, who you come from, like just who you are, right? Y'all, I hope this is not sideways because I think it is. If it is, mianhe, I'll try to edit it later. Anyway, okay, yes. So, with the chariot, right, mixed with the sun. So with you, like, knowing, like, or you discovering and letting your own light shine, really discover who you are, what you want to be, how you're connected with other people, how you will get other people to help you, how you will help others, what different gifts other people have, and how you can awaken those within others. How can that help you in your own position, These connections are very important. It's all networking, Everyone has different perspective that can help you. Even if you think you know a lot and know everything already. Know that there's always something to learn. There's always a different perspective. You're not the only one living. Everyone is living that can offer something different. Even if it's wrong or whatever sometimes. It can be like, oh, I know you're wrong, but I can at least listen to your perspective. I can at least understand where this person's coming from. And that's what's going to help you. Because, Chariot's all about success, breakthrough, and victory, driving you forward to what's going to help you. And that's what I'm seeing so far. When listening, of course, listen to the words of people, but to really try to listen to, like, where they're coming from and why they're speaking, why they're saying what they're saying. That's what's really going to bring you to this understanding with others and really feel, understand, and see, like, what other souls, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's going to be more soul reading. You will be soul reading. You'll be like, okay, yeah, I hear you, but now let me actually hear you. Like, someone may be saying, for example, yeah, today I don't know, was just feeling like I wanted to talk to a lot of people, I just feel really talkative. I just feel like I want to talk to a lot of people. Okay, maybe someone says that, and then, this is just an example, but it could be, if you're really trying to listen to this person, really be open to what they're saying, maybe you're hearing, wow, this person really just wants to reach out and really wants a community right now. Maybe they just, like, even if you may not like this person or really understand them or, like, whatever, maybe you have your own beef with them, but you're gonna hear, like, wait, they're not just trying to be social, they're trying to reach out. They're like, I need people, People need people sometimes. I mean, some more often than others, some more rare than others, but sometimes people just meet people for different reasons. You may not even know all of that, but it could be for one healing. But honestly, sometimes the reasoning doesn't even matter all that much. I mean, if you don't feel malicious intent, if you just see someone who's just trying to reach out, then be there for them. You know, be that one person to be like, well, hey, I'm here. I'll talk to you. Okay? Offer that kindness. Offer that love. You never know where that can help somebody. And look, we have the lovers here. And I'm not really getting romantic vibes here. I mean, we can get into that a little bit later, but for now, I'm getting just, we're talking about souls of connection, right? That's that true love between people. It's that humanitarian love. It's like, I am and you are. We are. So let me treat you as I treat me. Because you exist just as much as I do. You breathe just as much as I do. And I will validate your existence as much as I'd like you to validate mine. Share your ideas and opinions. And this is how you make true connections with people, when you just sit and listen. It's all about listening. It's all about that with spirit as well. Meditation. It's all about the art and spirit of listening. I was just listening to that or watching that again. That episode on Midnight Gospel on Netflix. It's a good show. It's effed up, but it's really good. They have really good conversations. That was one of my favorite episodes with Jamroll and his booty. But like they're talking about forgiveness, and it was just always going back to this listening, and it's so true. It's what I discovered for myself, and it's so true. You have to just be open and listen. You can kind of see that as like this angel here, just being open and listen. Spirit and divine is always open and listening to us, right? We have to do the same if you want to move forward. But with that choice, you always have the option of staying there and letting it be. If you're happy, then that's okay. Though I do urge you to try and find your soul purpose, and maybe I can help with that if you'd let me. I love this song, or this piece or whatever. I used to play it for my kids. Boop, 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 boop. Like in the mornings. Because, it's a new morning, it's a new day, let's get excited, but also it's, cute and, friendly, child-friendly. Anyway, now we have the Hierophant, but in reverse. Haha! So, with going all of this, right, it's going to be a reversal of principle, right? You might have thought that religion and life was supposed to be worked and experienced, lived. I love this, y'all. Hey. Sorry, I love this song. But when you do find true, spiritual truth, look, I know how I come across, being a tarot reader, but, I have a whole cross right now. It's what? And you find, true spirituality, you find it, and, you find different ways you can practice and different ways you can connect to spirit or God and everything. There's not just this one right way, okay, so for me, I go off of the Bible because that's what I was raised with, that's what I know, that's what I learned about and study about to this day. There's a lot of scripture in there and talking about God moves and works in different ways and he's all powerful and does everything, right? But when you actually put that towards people, yeah, he can do anything. He can speak through cards, he's God, he can do anything. Or it's spirit, it can do anything. It's people can turn their eyes or turn their ears, close it, right? I'm no, that's not right. But I'm with the Bible, you have to, one, take the scripture for what it really means. Because it's been translated, mistranslated. All these other books, y'all, Quran, the Vedas, a lot of it is, still, true to what it was originally written to this day. But you have to take into consideration human error, human mistakes, and then human prejudice and malice, right? You have to take that into consideration. That is reality. And so you have to find the truth for what it really is. And the truth is, Spirit, God, they want you to practice and connect in the way that's connected, authentically for you, that works for you, that makes sure that you can connect the way you need to with Spirit and God or whatever. Because at the end of the day, it's all to help you. It's for your betterment. There's so much care and love and just so much of that, so much light for you and divine. They want to help you no matter what. And so you just got to be open to that. especially if you're here. Like, people who like want to stick to tradition, they don't really come to tarot for that. But if you're kind of feeling pulled for that, they're saying, hey, then you need to do more than just regular church or regular practice or whatever. You need to do more, because they probably have more for you, or more messages at least, or just, well, at least there's more messages. Yeah, maybe be more open. Well, look at that. 9 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, we have mirror energy in here. Let's talk about that. Also, first of all, a lot of major arcana here. And then we have big wigs here. So this is I really hope this is helping a lot. Okay, hold on. When you are getting to your spiritual practice, you're going to have to bring a lot of that into the physical for you. You know, that's why you see so many different tools around spirituality. Okay, there are journals and writing and cards and charms and stones and feathers and sigils and everything, because, you know, spirit is so wide and so, you know, not, it's like readily accessible, like in this sense, but not just like, I mean, depending on your practice. Most people, most of the days, you can't just go outside and be like, oh, spirit, like, tell me about this, I don't know, person. Mostly, overall. So when you do go into this, when you like listen to your meditation, like in meditation, you are like returning to your soul. Really, like your higher self is your spirit, is your soul. You are one and the same. So when you do kind of hear that a lot, oh, your higher self, like, don't detach yourself too much from that. You can be, and people are. They can always, you know, get reattached. Just know that it is you. You know, it is you. It's within you. I can't necessarily say it will determine your actions and what you will do and what you think about, but it kind of it is more so like that instinct, you know, that heart stuff. Following your heart and all that. I love tea. And, you know, don't be afraid to try all these different modalities. There's a lot out there. And, like, I know it can seem overwhelming, but low-key, try it. Go for it. If you're like, I want to try that, try it. Oh, I really want to go into this. Go for it. You know, you can start small. You can start a little bit. And you can start low cost, too. If you're trying to get into tarot, witchcraft practice, whatever. If you can't really afford a tarot deck at the moment or don't really want to get one at the moment, you don't feel comfortable, you can start with regular playing cards. Okay, that's what I started with, but I didn't really know I was doing tarot at the time. I was just like, ooh, I can tell the future with cards. You know, I was just called for it, and you might feel called for it too. So if you feel called, go get to the playing cards and start to try to do a reading. And so when I was little, you know, I didn't know anything about tarot or divination at all. I was just like, I like these cards and I want to tell the future. I can tell the future from these cards. I just felt that. And so I made the clubs like challenges that you might have to face. I made diamonds, money, of course, hearts are love and relationship. And then I made spades, success, or, you know, victories or whatever. And so, I mean, if you're really, really just starting, I mean, I was a kid, but if you're kind of older and can actually put more meaning and assign more meaning to cards, try that, go into that. And then, you know, also, playing cards are inconspicuous. No one's going to be like, ooh, why are you playing with cards? Why are you playing cards? No, because they're playing cards. So if you don't feel like you can really share too much about your practice at the moment, don't worry. There's always around it. And in fact, tarot tip or tarot history, that's how tarot started. It all originated from playing cards. People were just like, ooh, let's divine the future from these. And it did. It worked. Started from there. I started with a royal court. That's why there's a lot of royal imagery in playing cards. Anyway, and then it transferred over to tarot, you know, with queen and kings and all that jazz. Okay. Let's continue. So yeah, don't be afraid of using playing cards, drawing pictures, taking meaning from different things that you notice in life. Like, yeah, it can be a Care Bear, honestly. Like, it's whatever it works for you. Like, for me, walking in life, like, of course, a lot of numbers give me a lot of things. And like, I don't know, I don't really share this a lot, but sometimes plants too. I can get like vibes from plants. I don't know. And like Loki, I had to do research about that because I'm like, why am I feeling some type of way about plants? Like, or what? Why am I getting a message? Hello, are you talking? It's so weird and so crazy, you guys. Like somebody lock me up. I'm over here trying to talk to plants. But yo, real tea. Some of y'all probably heard this already. Like, plants talk to each other like different ways. It's all vibes, all frequency, and like when you really, really picking up into all of this, you're gonna pick up into everything, which is why meditation is so important. Please protect your energies. Protect your energies. Okay. Yeah, I'm just kind of getting a lot of try everything with this Nine of Pentacles. Like, just try it. And because, you're never really going to know what's going to work for you if you don't try it. You got to try it. You got to go for it. And it could work. It could not. It could work kind of well. It could not work kind of well. You might need to practice. It might just come to you naturally. Who knows? You have to try. Okay. King of Pentacles. What's going on over here? Okay. Okay. First of all, I'm eating a lot, actually. Let me take a sip. Ooh, y'all. I got a lot from this. I know. Okay, hold on. When faced with... I don't know where to start, really, with you guys. Let me get some water. I know it can be easy to fall. You're gonna have to really force yourself to make this into a practice. It's not just gonna come easy to you. I'm feeling this is like collective you, actually. Maybe, a lot of you aren't used to this practice and getting into this. And you're going to be like, what? Like, really? I have to do all of this? But I'm getting, yeah. Maybe some of you are going to be like, oh, it's fine. But I'm getting a lot of you are going to be like, just work. You're really going to have to put work into this. You can't just expect this to happen naturally over time. You have to practice. You have to practice. Or else nothing's going to work. Nothing's going to happen. You have to set up that strong foundation to build something off of. The King of Pentacles is all about, setting up an entire life for you, like setting up an entire system, an entire web of success in this endeavor, at least. So, I will say on one hand, if you do all this work and you do all that jazz, you will find yourself successful because it's work. Like, work doesn't go unrecognized. Sorry, y'all. I put some cocoa butter on my face and then I got some smudges on my card. I'm wiping it anyway. Because the work don't go unrecognized. They don't go unnoticed. And it's not for nothing. You put work. It's work. You can go back to the Newton's law. It's like, energy cannot be created or destroyed. If you do something here, you will find some type of reciprocity or reaction here. There's no action without a reaction, no reaction without action, that jazz. So, try everything and put in that work. It's going to be hard. And hard as in a sense of it's just going to take energy for you. It's going to take, because it's new, it's going to be a whole new endeavor. But, when you feel it so strongly within you, when you feel called, when you feel pulled, you just got to do it. But it's going to be so fulfilling, right? This goes from 9 of Pentacles to 10. I mean, not 10, but King. The King of Pentacles, right? It's just abundance of success for you. You're going to really see how, if you do it, you're going to see how you put all this work in. It's coming to fruition. I said it before in a different reading, like when, faith without works truly is dead. And so you got to put in the work. And when your guides see that you're putting in the work, they will meet you halfway. They'll be like, wow, we respect you. You put in this work and maybe you don't feel like you're going, in a certain direction at that point in time, or you don't feel like you're making a lot of headway or progress, but you are, and they see that, and they see that you're trying, and you're like, okay, we're gonna come for you. We will come for you. We got you. It could be different times. Look, so with the Pentacle cards, oh, y'all are trying to get into tarot. No, Pentacle cards, or there's time since in tarot, and for Pentacles, it is the longest. It is years. But, you know, my own practice, this took years for me to develop and get into and practice. It took me 8 to 9 years. 8 years, I think, around that, to really get into all this and know the meaning, right? So it's all right, but through all that time, you're growing, and it's all right. You're doing all right. I think I'm getting a lot of, okay, so Earth sign, Aries, not Aries, Taurus, goats, y'all Capricorns, y'all up in here, Virgo, y'all up in here as well. Is there one more? No, that's all y'all. But with y'all Earth signs for sure, it's gonna be hardest for you because, you know, listen, like Earth signs, you all are about reality, physicality, putting in real work to do things. And so the good thing about your guys' work ethic is that it goes somewhere. It really does. You make sure it goes somewhere. Successfully, like abundantly. You're not just gonna do something for nothing, for some $2. You're gonna do something for the 200. And I think that's kind of what I'm getting this pull from before. Like, you really want a strong return for you Earth sign, business savvy people out there. You really want a strong return with this work that you're planning to put in, that you want to put in. You kind of have a sense of what you need to do, what you want to do, what you really need to get into, but you're like, is this going to be worth it, right? When this King of Pentacles cards is saying it will be worth it. It is going to be worth it. You just got to do the work. You will see. As you continue, you will see. Which will take a lot of personal growth and journey moments with your emotions. You know, you're gonna feel a lot of your emotions, experience that as well, because listen, in meditation, you're gonna have to separate that a little bit with your reading. I can't be emotional right now and give you this reading. I have to detach myself, or else I put in my own mess with this reading, you know? And you're going to see a lot of discernment in your real life. You're going to have to discern your own emotions from what you experience around you, from other people's emotions as well, from different premonitions or dreams you might have. Your emotions are going to your emotions are going to play a big part, either in determining what is going on or focusing your attention to what you really need to work on and look at, right? Because like with this Queen of Cups, it's not just being like, oh, get in touch with your emotions. Like, no, it's not really about that. It's more of recognize what those emotions are, name them, kind of get to where their origins are, where they came from, and be able to use that discernment in your spiritual practice so that everyone remains clear. You know, everything remains clear. You remain clear. I'm getting pulled to call 2 more oracle cards for you. Oh, one already, one pop. Oh, okay. Oh, me too. One more? Maybe one more. I know I keep saying, oh, I'm getting pulled to 2. I'm getting, I cannot speak. I'm getting pulled for 2. I'm getting pulled for 1. I'm getting pulled. In the end, they just pop out. Mediator. King. Engineer. Alright. Let's talk about it. Hope y'all can see everything well. First, let's get into... Okay, I'm getting a lot. Can y'all calm down? Okay. Hold on. Okay, actually, I'm getting really... With this Mediator card, I didn't read it yet. I will later. Don't worry. Sorry. With this Mediator card, I'm kind of getting like where you need to be this in-between. Maybe that's what this is about. Okay. These 2 stone things. You need to be like this in between your mind and your emotions, right? What you need to do is, slash what you need to feel. And I feel like, you know, calling on this inner illumination, facing it, going towards that is really going to help you with direction and going what you need to do. Because, you know, it's all about the sun as well. It's all about inspiration and, you know, making decisions and going for it, what you need to go towards. The sun is all about divine masculine energy. It's all about direction, protection, taking action on what is going to be for the highest good, the greater good, right? And And so greater good is going to encompass you as well. It's encompassing everybody. You know, you're holding both hands. You're holding all hands. Hands outreached, hands outstretched, right? Here as well. With the Lover's card. And, you know, give love to both of those things, actually. Take care for both of those things. Don't scorn your own emotions and heart for being like, oh, you're just my heart. You're just crazy thing. Go for, you know, all of things that I want, whatever, right? But as your mind, it's like, don't just be like, oh, you know, my mind determines everything. It controls me, and I have to do what it says because it makes the most sense. Like, you're really gonna have to find this balance. It's hard, I will say, and it will take, well, it's hard as in it will take a lot of time. It's not gonna happen overnight. I have to like meditate a lot to get this balance. You're going to have to get this balance to get to where you need to go spiritually, practice-wise, and like in your life, because it's going to coalesce. It all coalesces. But don't feel like you're going to be lost in the dark or out in the middle of the forest when you go and try to do all of this. Because like within you, you have this king energy. We have this, I mean, look, we have two different kings here. We have a queen, the Hierophant, and the chariot here, which is big energy. But overall, what I'm saying is you have this regality, this royalty in you. Like look at this light energy here. It's all within you. So don't feel like, oh, you know, you can't really trust yourself too much, because you can, if you are being honest. And being honest with what you see and what you feel. Because the truth about this inner light is that, you know, we talked about it. It's this inner truth. And truth is always good. Always good. Of course, there could be bad news about real things that happen, but it's always good to know the truth, right? And always good to be honest, especially with yourself. Especially with yourself. And so, I think maybe you've kind of been... Maybe that is that shadow work. You haven't been really listening to yourself and been like, oh no. But you need to. Okay, let's read it. King, light attributes, enlightened. See? Benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. See, it's all about the greater good. Mediator, let's read this one. Light attributes, gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life. Respect for both sides of an argument. There you go. With engineer, the message I'm getting is kind of what we were going about before. Here with the create your own practice, do your own thing, and like follow yourself with what you know is going to work for you. Because we did talk about it a little bit in a different reading before, but this really is your own journey. You know, you're going to have to make it up for you. You're going to make, no one's journey is going to be specifically the same. You know, some people with tarot, they started with, you know, just doing a lot of research and reading about it, and then they bought their cards. Some people, like, with me, I ran into a bunch of tarot readers first, and I was like, okay, I'm going to just buy these dang cards and get started. Some people, they feel to, I don't know, maybe they, like, had a chance encounter with this animal, and something just awoke something within them. I don't know. You know, it's all your own journey. You make it for what you want. Let's see. Light attributes, ability to give creative energy a practical expression. Talent for designing resolutions to common dilemmas. Yep. The Spirit's calling on you to do whatever you feel called or pulled to do. Or try it at least. Just try. Try it. See what happens. See how far you can go. I'm pulling bubble cards now. And after this, I will leave you guys to it. Let's see here. What cards? What cards? One more? One more? No? Okay. Let's pull these two then. Okay, so the first one popped out was this one, but I don't want to read it right now. I want to read this one. It says, God will show me the path of life. In your presence is fullness of joy. At your right hand are pleasures forevermore. Psalms 16:11. So, like what we were saying before, sorry I keep coughing, you guys. It's my allergies. And the temperature just changed around like my place, so my allergies always act up around that time. Anyway, like they're saying, just try, go for it, and you will be okay, because they're They're with, look, your angels are always with you. Your guides are always with you. It's all within you. It's all around you. You got this. Just keep going. And just try everything. And like, have fun. I think we said that before in a different reading too, but have fun with this. Y'all, spirituality is fun. Like, yeah, of course, like, it's serious and it's like deep. It's so deep. But it's so fun because it's like, it's magic. It's literally magic. And it's so great. What else? I think that's a kind of, it's just repeating message. Like, hey, your guides are with you. They want the best for you. Just go and have fun with it. And like, no, it's all for the greatest good. You're good. Alrighty. Commit to the Lord whatever you do and your plans will succeed. Proverbs 16:3. So when you commit to this, like with like good intuition, be like, okay, all right, spirit. So I'm done playing around. I'm actually just gonna, for right now, let me just get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're gonna just sit down with the spirit and be like, okay, let's just do it. Let's just see what happens. And like I said before, when spirit, God, whoever, when they see that you're serious, they're gonna come and meet you. And so don't be surprised when they do. Don't get scared, because they will tell you, and they're gonna tell you the truth. And with that, I wish you all the best of luck. Tell me how it goes in the comments. Like this if you did. Let me know how it resonated. Share with your friends, and I will see you in another reading. Bye. Hello there, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. Now, if you chose the Opalite Stone, and the Black Moonstone, and the Two of Swords, then this reading is for you. Now, like I was saying a little bit to Pile 1, I am going to read these first and see what energies and messages we get to see if this resonates with you. If it does, hey, welcome, you're in the right place. If it doesn't, go ahead and choose a different pile. Then maybe different messages for you in this reading or in this video. Okay. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, so for you, you're kind of beginning like this choice of I can do either A or B. You're like, I can go this way with my life, or I can go this way with my life. And it's kind of a really stark, big decision. And you know, it's usually what the Two of Swords is about. It's like usually like mental playing, you know, like, oh, I can do that, I can do that. You're thinking about it a lot, but like, this is more than just a thought. This is like, I think, your real life. You know, you have a big decision to make. Hold on. One decision will bring you, it's a new decision that will bring you comfort. Or no. Well, okay, hold on. I'm getting a lot, you guys. I have to discern everything. Like, it all comes in at once and you have to like say like one by one out loud. Okay. Is this like centered, by the way? Okay, so with this decision, right? This one decision, it's big, it's new, it's promise. It has all these endeavors, like you want to try it out and like want to be like, yes, I can do this, and or maybe not necessarily yes, I can do it, but like I really want to do this and I can see it happening. And then on the other hand, you're like staying safe or like playing it safe. You're like, okay, I can be okay if I do this. Like I know this will happen if I do this, and I'm okay with that. You know, like you're like, you feel secure. The other decision isn't as secure, but it's a lot more promise. You're like, wow, I can do a lot if I do that, or like it'd be a lot more fun or something, right? Be happy, really happy. You'll be happy here, but really, really happy here. Maybe that's why you're here today. You kind of need to help with the decision making, right? A or B. Try to do this or that. I wonder if we can get what this decision is. Can we get it? Look, you like when I ask like questions like that, like nosy questions, spirit's like, no babe. I mean, sorry, no queen. But I don't know, maybe. Hold on, let me see if I can get some water going. Travel, moving somewhere, going somewhere, and staying, going, and staying, going. Going, it's like a trip there for a second and going somewhere else. I don't know, but like, either you want to go and like there's this opportunity there or something, or like it's an opportunity to have going, and you're like, wow, I can really do this. It's fun. I don't know. You're like, yeah, opportunity, choices. And then, yeah, I'm really like, you want to go, like, you want to run, you want to, I can do this, I can do that. It's choice, it's like right there. Or like, you know, you feel it, you really, 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 really feel it. You want to go, you want to go. Maybe you want to go. Maybe that's what it really is. You want to go and do this. You want to go for this trip or this decision. I think it's really about going somewhere. Whereas this is a nice, safe, stable, secure energy, and you'll be okay if you stay here. You'll be okay. But you don't. And like, yeah, you could see you are okay. Like, I think with this decision, it really is balanced for you. Like, you're like, yeah, I can, or like a little bit less balanced, like a little. Like, you really want to go, but like, if at the end of the day, if you had to stay, you'd be like, yeah, I will be okay. You know. Okay, yeah, we're gonna help you with this decision. And see, oh wait, can y'all see that? I'm moving things away so y'all, cause we're about to do some cards, but hold on. Okay, Loki, I'm feeling like Rider Waite Tarot, but as well as the Star Spinner Tarot. So, we'll see what your soul is saying. What's going for it? Do I want to pull these? I guess so. Do I want more from these, or do we want the Star Spinner Tarot now? I think you. Hey, this came out before. Okay. I mean, in pile 1. So we have Hangman, 8 of Pentacles. I want to put that here. Ace of Pentacles here. Don't you? 6 of Cups here. Can y'all see everything? Oh, by the way, like I mentioned in pile 1, like if this is sideways me on Hey, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try to make it sideways, like edited. Which I don't even know why I'm mentioning, because I'm gonna edit it right before I put it, but y'all know I just be talking out loud. Okay. Okay. See, okay, I want to start reading. I could, but I don't know. Like, should I get more? Should I get Star Spinner first and then go into it? Like, do you want to see everything first, or like, do you want to read this and then see how everything plays out? I'm like Loki talking to you, but like also like talking to Spirit at the same time. Let me see. I know, like I really want to pull. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll pull more. Oh, okay, T. That was the first one. As soon as ooh, y'all, these are like popping out, fam. Okay, yeah, I guess we want to pull these then. Ooh, by the way, I hope you've been doing super well today. I hope you've been staying happy and healthy and hydrated. And I hope you've been somehow following your dreams and all this, you know? Follow your dreams. Follow your dreams. What else is there to do, yeah? What else is worth it? By the way, your dreams can encompass so much. A soul can encompass, you encompass so much. You have so much potential of so much within you. And I feel like maybe that's why I was like feeling to read this today. Yeah, you wanted to come out before too. That's alright. Hey girl. I guess what we wanted to do this reading today because there's a lot to talk about. Let me make sure everything is visible, at least for the most part. I know you can't see like the original 2 of Swords we had for the pile. That's okay, girl, because I don't think she got more to talk about right now. So we're fine. Okay, let's get into this reading, yeah? Okay, so let's start with the Hangman here, and then we'll see how we go on. We might just go this way, like storybook style, but we might jump around a little bit. Okay, a lot of different things. First of all, I'm not really getting a change of perspective in a sense with this card. Usually that's what it is. I'm getting change in direction. I'm getting a pull in a different direction. You're moving in a different way. Because, why? You are a different way? You're moving in a different way because you see what this different, yeah, I think you should totally go for this decision. Or at least that's what Spirit is saying, go for it. Because that's what's gonna pull you forward in your life. Like what you're gonna, okay, look, you can stay in this, like some people might, oh, there's a lot of messages, y'all. I'm sorry. I'll get ahead of myself. Okay, just really fast with this card here. So, for these people right now, with these people that resonate, you are a person who, first of all, believes in hard work. You believe in changing yourself. You believe in taking your own power, discovering yourself for who you are, and changing yourself and redefining yourself. You know, you hold a lot of power within you, and you recognize that power and that power over yourself. You're like, I can do what I want to do. You know, I can make me what I want to make and be. Right? I think you're trying to change yourself to get ready for this transition, this new chapter, this new endeavor in your life, this new opportunity. You know, this Ace of Pentacles is telling me there's an opportunity coming for you, right? Don't you just love this card, by the way? Like this hand just giving like, hey, here you go. It's divine. It really is, y'all. That's all the Ace cards are about. Divine intervention coming in, bringing you stuff. But it's because I see this change within you, this change of what you want to do and like where you're going as a person. I see this change in that you are ready for this. You're ready for this opportunity. And, you know, because on one hand, you know, you are prepared, you do a lot of hard work. You work on yourself, you work on your life, you work. You don't just expect things to happen or be handed to you. You expect to hand it to yourself. You're like, okay, I got it. If I want this, I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you've just been working as. That's just been your modality. But also it's telling me that you are this type of person to put in this type of work for whatever you want to do, whatever this opportunity is coming for. You know, like, you're just like, I will work for this. I will do what I need to do. Talk to who you need to talk to. Cheers, guys. Make sure to hydrate. It really is a new job for you guys. I mean, that's what Pentacle cards are about. And this Ace, it just means a new job coming in. Mostly. I mean, it is going to be a job, but it's going to be more than a job for you. This career is one that you'll be able to build off of for years and years down the line, that you'll be happy to do, that you're going to grow with. You'll be like, yes, this is amazing. This is my life, right? It'll be more than your life. It's going to be just, not this job, but you're going to be living more than your life with this new opportunity, with this new endeavor, career even. I mean, depending on who's watching this, if you're in school, then yeah, it could be like, oh, maybe a new school, or maybe you're going to college, or a new class or something, a new learning endeavor, but I'm getting a lot of career as well. Okay. So with the Sun card, I always call this card the Illumination card. But for instance, in this card though, in this reading, it's illumination of your future. Like, you've kind of been open, your eyes have been open. Like, here, look. So you see how with this Hangman card, he has like all this light around you, right? Or around the head. So like, your eyes are open, your head has been opened, feel illuminated to what truth is in this opportunity, right? Maybe that's why you feel so pulled for it, because you feel so strongly to do it. You feel like so open and that it can happen, it's possible. And you feel like it's just so right, you know? I think Spirit is really trying to tell you, like, yes, this is it. This is, go for it. Like, it's within you. It's outside of you. It's all around you. Like, this is, the sun is all, it's illumination of everything. The sun lights up everything. Lights can reach everywhere. And and with our shadow stone that came out before, you've been trying to hide that from yourself, right? You're talking about, this is a soul reading and everything. So, and we talked a little bit about it in pile 1, about shadow work and everything. And so with you, though, I'm not really getting in a sense to where, like, you need to super work on your flaws. I mean, which everyone needs to do, like, duh. But, like, right now in this reading, I'm getting more of, you've kind of been hiding from this opportunity, like, kind of see, like, oh, I don't know, like, you just kind of been putting it on the backboard. You've been putting it in shadows. Whereas this opportunity, this choice, this openness is like, hey, this can happen. It can totally happen. So protect your inner vulnerability of that. Like, your wants, your hope. Like, wow, I really hope for this. I know it can be hard to have hope, to hope for things, because you don't want to be disappointed, right? You don't want to be let down. Dang, 1320. So don't let go of that hope and be like, yeah, I can do this, right? I can actually do this. This can actually happen. 6 of Cups, remembrance. I'm getting a lot of reminiscence, reminding of things. Okay, maybe it's for your lover. Maybe it's to get to your lover or something to do with them. Because, we have our 6 of Cups and the Lovers right after that. So 6 of Cups is all about, remembering past dealios, like relationships and just memories, reminiscing of how things can happen, if things have happened. And maybe that is your drive, and maybe you need to use more of your memory to help you be like, actually, yeah, this can happen. Remember what has been said. Remember what has been going on. Remember, think about it. And be like, actually, this is what it is. And it'll be okay, because we share the same thing. Mutual. I have different, like, lovers cards in my decks and stuff, like, but here I'm getting mutual. It's mutual. But with this Queen of Wands in reverse, you just haven't been trusting that intuition within you. You haven't been trusting, like, ooh, I really want to do this and this feels right. Yeah, let me make this happen. I feel like I can do that. But this reverse, it's like, no, I don't know. Doubt. Maybe a little bit of insecurity, a little bit of fear. You haven't been letting this inner strength follow through. Like, here, if you look at this card, I love this card, by the way. This Queen of Wands card, it's all, look at this inner strength that she has. She tames this lion. And you have that lion within you, but you're like, maybe you're taming it too much. Like, you're not holding it, like, you're holding it back as to where, like, you don't see how far your strength can take you. You don't see how strong you are. And maybe how strong you can make other people feel, like, come across to others. But as a encouraging, like, wow, like, people can tap into your strength and be like, yes, that inner drive. They feel like they can do it. You're like, if like you're feeling, if you want to call people like, hey guys, I want to make a group and like, let's make a dance video. Somehow people are like, yeah, I feel like, yeah, we can make this dance video. Yes. Because of you, you just have that within you. You spark that for people. But you need to start sparking that for yourself. There's so much abundance waiting for you. So much, you need to release and let go. So much beauty. I love this card too. Guys, talking about how I love like the Star Spinner Tarot card so much, but I do. I love these so much. I love the art. It's so pretty to me. So beautiful. But and we talked about this in a different reading. So if you're from a different reading, you had this card before. Hey, welcome back. I'm so happy you're here. Come get these messages, yo. I got you. Okay. So when you okay, so notice how both of these are in reverse. You're holding yourself back, therefore you're not letting your emotions fly free and open. So you're gonna remain to feel like this kind of trap, this shadow, like, oh, I don't know what I should do. That's I think why you're kind of feeling like this indecision type feel is like, because you're not letting your full heart, like your full illumination go, like what you really feel on the inside, what you think, what you see, what you feel, like what's coming for you. Like there's all these signs and energies and messages and arrows pointing to where you need to go, but you're just not fully trusting yourself and your full emotions, right? It can be really intense, I know, but just know if it is to do with this other person, they are right there with you. They're same freaking same. Same. Wait a minute. Hold up. We got the 6 of the lovers. And then we got the 6 of cups. So if that's not confirmation for you, I don't know what is, girl. I don't know what else to tell you. It is what it like. This is literally divine saying, "Hey, go for it." Whatever it is, maybe you off from another reading. This is giving me energy vibes from was this the second video or the third one? I don't know. Getting that same vibe though. Release. You know, you'll never be fully free unless you fully release yourself. Until you free yourself. And then when you do that though, like, honestly, you will not give a care about, like, anybody else. Of course, I'm thinking a lot to, like, older people who feel this way. I know when you're in high school or college, even a little bit, but high school, I mean, like, younger, you are really wrapped up in your community, and that can really shape who you are. And that can be hard, I know. But, you know, when you have this strong inner truth within you, by the way, so if you want to see a little bit of pile 1, go ahead, because I'm getting, it's like a lot of similar message, at least at the beginning. Yeah, see the first half of pile 1. The second half, don't worry about it, because it's kind of the same thing for y'all, but different. It's actually different, but different. Don't worry. So first half. See the first half, then bye. If you're from pile 1, hey. But, right, so back to you people in high school and kids and stuff. If you are in that age group. If you're not, ignore this, skip it, but if you are, hey. And, you know, I'm a teacher, so I gotta talk to y'all. When you're going, like, as an individual, right, you're gonna kind of maybe feel pulled or feel like you need to battle to be your own person, or just, like, fight for who you are and your identity. And it's because a lot of people around you, at least at that age group, maybe some older people, but honestly, I'm gonna just start talking, like, and if you resonate, you resonate. If you don't, whatever. But, like, you can kind of feel like a lot of people around you shape who you are, and you kind of take those different aspects of personalities and different things, and that helps shape you, right? You got to be careful with not let that shape you too much and see other people as the definitive or as the measure of what is to be, or what is right, or what is just practiced. You know what I'm saying? Like, have y'all heard of that experiment where they had all of these, like, chimps in a room with the ladder, and at the top of the ladder was this, or the step stool or whatever, was a banana, and, you know, each time a monkey or an ape or whatever went up to get the banana, it would shock the rest of the apes on the ground. Right, so over time, they would try and stop or beat up any of the apes that would try to climb the ladder to get to the banana, right? And so over time, that's just what happened. But over time, you know, they switched out one ape after the other. And so the new ape that would come in, you would see, you know, this... by the way, when they first put in this ladder, they showed the apes, the monkeys, the fruit, and they put the fruit on top. And so that's why the apes went and climbed up there to get the fruit. But over time, you know, they would take an old ape out and bring in a new ape in. So this new ape, it didn't see this fruit at the top of the step stool, right? But, you know, apes are curious creatures and they want to climb. So it would climb up there, but before it could even get to the top and see what's up there, the other apes would beat it up, right? And so they would notice this. It would happen over time to where it's all new chimps or apes, whatever, in this room with this banana at the top of the step stool. And each time, but none of the apes would climb up there because just it was taught from these other apes that if you tried to climb this ladder, you get beat up. So don't climb this ladder, or you would get beat up, right? And it's a lot of that in human society as well. Things are just working because, oh, that's just how they are. Well, you know, when you're yourself, when you're your own individual, your own soul, your own person, when you really listen to that, you can't really listen to other people in that aspect. Of course, you know, there's laws and morals to go off of, but overall, you're going to have to kind of just live the way you see fit and that is healthiest for you and doesn't hurt you or other people, okay? And is for your greatest good and the greatest good of others. That's the real truth. It's hard. It's going to take years. I mentioned this in Pile 1 as well. It's going to take years. It's going to take practice. It's going to take meditation, but it's all worth it. And you get rewarded every single time. Like, it's not just like, oh, you don't see a payout or a return until boom, finally, after years and years and years, it finally makes sense. No, like each time you practice, each time you try, you're going to see that success. Okay, it's going to take time. It'll take a long time. You're not going to get to be a full-on Rita in a week. But just know you're going to connect with yourself more. You're going to understand yourself more, your emotions more. You're going to understand spirit more and how they speak with you. You know, it can feel, a lot of blinding energy. Like, I feel like I'm going into this blind, right? Not really sure where to start, how to start. So I'll tell you. You start with you, like alone, in a safe space, wherever that is for you. Could be in a bookstore, in your room, on a beach, whatever. In a cave. I don't know y'all's life, but go wherever you just feel at peace. Where you can feel like your own heartbeat and your own breath, and kind of just connect with your body and see how that functions, see how your blood flows, and then see how you feel. It starts with your physical, and then it goes to sensation, and then you go from there. You breathe, and then you just let your mind wander, see what pops into your head. That's just how to start, okay? For people who need to start. And we did talk about this card a little bit before, but don't let too much of analytical and judging and everything in your mind block you too much. A lot of this is just faith and spiritual base. You just kind of have to feel it, trust it, let go, and go for it. And then I love that this is our last card. We have 3, the Empress. It's all about abundance here. It's all about, just so with tarot, usually like abundance card from hard work would be like 9 of Pentacles energy T, which came out in pile 1 if you're interested in that. But for here, it's also spiritual, like the work that you put in is also spiritual. You're putting in spiritual work. So, and that manifests also in your waking life, right? This harvest, okay? Plentiful harvest. On all good, it's all good. All good, all deserved, all worked for, and all to share. You're gonna grow and gain so much, you're just gonna share it as well. As you grow, you will share. And, bring others into where they need to be, into their light, right? And you'll see how life becomes so much easier when you do this. Let's pull 2 of our Caroline Miss archetype cards. Oops. Or 4. All 4 for real? Bet. For real, you want me to do 4? Y'all, we gonna do 4. I do not be planning these readings, you guys. Maybe I should. I did not plan to do 4. Okay. Alrighty, so first we got Lover, then we have Vampire, Mystic, and then Child Magical. Okay. Wow, another Lover card. So yeah, a lot of you guys are really wanting to make this decision or this move because, one, you just really feel it on the inside. You just feel it in your soul. You just feel it. And yeah, it may not make the most sense, like, mentally wise or whatever, but you just gonna have to go, boo. You gonna have to go. Especially, man, with like this Lover is right on top of the Lovers too, for real. Yo, soulmate connection, for real. Like, if you really feel pulled to want to be in a relationship and even know who this person is and want to get to them, make it happen. Because I think Spirit is saying, hey, we got you. We have got the freak out of you. Yo, if you really are from pile or from another video, second video, I want to say second or third video, I don't know, one of those. For real, welcome back, and I'm so happy you're getting these messages. I'm so happy that Spirit is speaking to you and telling you, hey, it's okay, go, just go. This encouragement. I hope you're feeling encouraged with this. I wish this for you. I wish and pray encouragement for you. And yeah, so back with the sunlight too, I'm really getting a lot of you guys need to soak up a lot of sun. You know, because when you do that, first of all, sunlight is just good for you. Like it's healthy. But two, spiritually wise, like I said before, with the sun, it's all about illumination, right? It lights the truth within you. Hi, cat. Sorry, my cat needs attention right now. Hi, baby. I love you. Yes, I love you. Okay. Soft cat. Ooh, by the way, if your cat's like ever dry, by the way, like if you're ever noticing dry skin or whatever, go ahead and rub some olive oil on them, some grape oil. Not too much, like little less than like half a tablespoon, you know, like rubbing your hands, rub it all over there. Or you can put like a little bit in the food. I know that can help. Sorry, I just need to mention that for y'all because it happened to me and I'm like, girl, why you dry? Anyway, that's okay. She's all looped up now. Anyway, y'all lovers card. Y'all silly. Y'all nasty. Anyway, okay. Yo, I love readings. It's so like salty. It's like, oh my gosh, like you're cute. Okay. Okay, so dramatic with that. It's like I feel like high school crush. It's like, oh my god, you like him, you love him, you gotta get to them. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. Okay. Yeah, I'm just getting like for real soulmate vibe from there. Like it's just, and I feel like not only that, but you feel that you're like them that way. Yeah, I call it. You're just like you feel called. It's like I got it. You feel pulled, magnetic. You just gotta go. It's like ringing. And like it's like vibrating. I feel like that's the noise. That's the motion. That's the feel. You're like, you know. Sorry if I'm like disturbing people with this noise, but I'm like really feeling that. With the lovers card here, you're like, I need to go. You're running to them. Man, I really gotta do like a love reading one of these days. Okay, let's go to vampire. Okay, so you're kind of feeding off of, or have been used to feeding off of this negative energy within you, like this kind of complacency of accepting quote unquote reality for what it is or what you see it as instead of what you could be. Yeah, let's get into this mixed card too. Okay. So, and that can be an addictive energy, I know. Somehow it's weird. Like, wallowing and, like, really feeling sadness can somehow be addicting. I know. I don't know why. Like, I've experienced that same thing. I feel like a lot of people do, too. I don't know why. I'm into psychology and everything, so maybe I will study it one day and we'll talk about it maybe later. I don't know. But right now, I just know it can be addicting to fall into that, be like, oh, it's okay. No, it's not going to happen. And maybe that's a comforting thing. Maybe it gives you comfort to just accept a disappointment before it happens. Ooh, that's the real tea. Maybe that's the reason, you guys. Maybe just figured that out. People feel addicted and okay with those sad, wallowing emotions because they're accepting disappointment and sadness before it really actually happens, or after it has happened. I don't know. But for right now, it's before it happened. And that kind of is, I don't know. I mean, okay, with vampire, I'm getting like it's that addicting energy. Like, yeah, I can't help but just feel like. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say like you like necessarily feeling like, yeah, it's not gonna happen. But it's this pulling energy. Like, it's a comforting energy, even though it's bad. It's toxic and it sucks. It's just the truth. We have to face the truth here with readings and our emotions, okay? Or else we're never gonna break through. So face the truth of that being addicting, okay? Acknowledge that, fine, because I mean it's not permanent. Like nothing's ever permanent. It's fine, and be like, okay, let me change this. Let me become not necessarily addicted to, but and like change this energy as, you know what? Maybe I did feel that, but let me feel okay. Let me comfort myself with what could be. You know, I dare you. I challenge you. Dare yourself to be okay with what could be. You know, like there's this saying, there's this quote, I can't remember who said it or where I got it from, but it was like when nothing is promised, I think it might have been in church. When nothing is promised, or like I think it was like with anything, if anything can happen, like, you know, oh my gosh, anything can happen. That means anything is possible. Think about that. If anything can happen, oh my gosh, anything is possible. That means anything is possible. So I say go for that. Change your mind. Change your mind. That's from Cartoon Network, Steven Universe, change your mind, don't sue me. Anyway, Sips, cheers for not being sued. I think I said it before. I'm gonna say it again. This peach and Earl Grey is hitting, y'all. It smells great. I love the color. It tastes. I freaking love tea. I hope you love tea too. If you don't, that's fine. Drink water or whatever type of liquid. Now, drink some more water. Y'all drink water, please. Anyway, I'm gonna say like in all of my videos now. I'm gonna make that like a merch. Drink water. Okay. Oh, guys, like there's like this video. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I'm getting like distracted. Anyway, Mystic. Yes, let's talk. So, you know, before, I'm getting like visionary vibe from this as well. And a different reading. Maybe you are from a different reading and you got visionary. So, okay, look, y'all. Realty, for me, visionary and mystic is like a little bit same. Mystic is more just like connected though. Like you're connected with like spirituality and magic and being like, okay, I can kind of feel how it will play out and you're kind of using your abilities in that aspect. And, you know, manifesting and praying and stuff like that. Also, looking into like crystal balls, whatever. Okay, let's talk a little bit about looking into a crystal ball. I don't know why I feel like we have to talk about that. So a crystal ball does not necessarily have to be a crystal ball. And then you're looking into something, it's kind of just like focusing your attention on an object or whatever. So really, you could say me looking at this, like looking into that and just really focusing on it is like looking into the crystal ball. So for y'all out there who are trying to get into magic and spirituality and mysticism and everything, if you want a crystal ball, oh, maybe that's why. Oh, that was a different reading, pile one. Well, anyway, if you feel like you want to use a crystal ball or something, or like maybe not necessarily sure how to like focus your spiritual energies and like what you're thinking and focusing on, get your crystal ball. It could be a stone. It could be a stone. It can be this, it can be, I don't know, this clamshell of water. It can be a bowl of water. You know, some people are down for that. Like they really go with looking into bowls of water and they can really define and discern things that way. I haven't tried that yet. I haven't really needed to. I'll just be divining. I'm gonna try it one day, maybe. But you know, you can look into just like something. Just focus on one thing, something you can feel attached to, connected with spiritually. Like I feel like I am all about like me and the ocean go way back. I'll just say that. So that's why I really like. I just needed this, even though y'all. Ugh, I'm so mad. This costs like $30. Oh, this freaking half clamshell. It's $30. But I just really wanted, really needed it for my practice, and it's helped me so much. Done spells with it. Anyway, let's talk about spells too and prayer. So, because I didn't mention that before, y'all, realty, call me blasphemous, call me what you want, but okay, prayer and like spell work is low key the same thing. But spell is just more works and practice with the prayer along as that as well. Okay, but like as with that, the way I do it. Listen, look, y'all know me. I'm a Christian witch over here. I be praying, so I take it all as like it's all just different works. It's different works as long as you attribute it to like the right source, the right higher power. Then you're fine. He's like, look, as long as it's to me, you're good. You can see that in history as well. You know, you can be fine with it. Look, spirit guys, they down with all different types of worship and practice as long as you're doing it to the right person, to the right people, to the right, you know, everything. So, okay. So if you're really like into like looking into something and focus, do it. Just do it for real. And be open to the answers. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, when you're reading, you can kind of feel when you're getting the right information, but you kind of feel like when you're not getting the right information, like you might be like, ooh, this ain't right, or this reading not for me, or this is just incorrect, or I'm just thinking about something right now rather than actually feeling it and discerning that and actually divining the information. Which is why I keep saying meditation is so important. It's going to define you and define spirituality, and you're going to be able to separate that and define that for your readings. And looking more with this mysticism card, look more into your clairvoyance, please. Please. I keep on saying clairvoyance. Yeah, when I say clairvoyance, I'm like, it's the umbrella term I'm saying for clairvoyance, clairaudience, claircognizance, and clairsentience. Look into those different abilities because you have them all. Everyone has them all, just different degrees. In different ways they different manifest. Yeah, manifest your manifestation, yo. Do it. Manifest it. I love that. Okay. Patent pending, don't steal it. It's okay, you can steal it. Um Okay, I'm feeling like we need to read the shadow attribute here. Delusional rapport with the divine. Yeah, okay, yeah. They're saying you might be getting in your own way when you're reading, or be like, oh, yeah, this is what they're saying. I'm interpreting this way, but no, don't do that. You're gonna really feel like when they're speaking to you, you're gonna really feel when you're discerning, when you're divining information, and you're gonna feel when you're not really feeling it, and that's okay. Don't try to force it. Just let it happen when it happens, but don't delude yourself. Don't, you know. Don't put yourself in, like, just don't. Because I think when you do, and you can do it. You are able to. Everyone is able to. Shoot, I am right now, but don't fall into that. Delusions. Okay. Child magical. Okay, it's kind of what we said before, but let me just read the light attribute really fast. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things. The belief that everything's possible. Okay. I mean, y'all, they're kind of repeating themselves now. First of all, with these lover card people, please believe that whatever you're thinking, whatever this opportunity is, whatever's happening, it's so possible. It's so possible. We're getting that message a lot. Don't get in your own way. Believe it. Believe, believe, believe. It's so possible. Just do it. Get to your person. Do what you need to do. Keep going. Don't stop. With the child divine, and I'm kind of getting this mixed with this mythicism card here. I think that's really what I'm getting visionary. Like, you can just really see, and you are things that aren't seen yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, or happen or experience readily. You embody this. Like, you are so much. And I know it's not easy for other people to see, and they don't maybe understand. That's why you can't really define your own journey with others, and because you kind of just have to do you. Like, you are your own unique experience, your own unique journey. All right? And there's power in that. Put the power in that. And it's okay to be childlike, for real. Like, all of this, like I said before, you know how tarot is so, like, yeah, it's like super deep and everything, and it is serious. It's so silly and fun, too. It's light. It's so good. Like, have fun. Just have fun. It can be, for real, if you want to go talk to plants, be like, hey, hey guys, how you doing? Like, you want to go to the forest and speak to the trees, go ahead. They're there. They're waiting for you. They're listening. If you want them to. Or spirits, if you're like, oh my gosh, the fairies. Like, I'm getting a lot of you out there, like, who are just... I mean, I just say go for it. I don't know. You never know until you try. Okay. We'll pull a couple more cards. We'll get these bubble cards. And one of these days, I'm gonna get these. Like, I ordered the charms. They're coming. See, they're coming. I can't wait. One more. I keep want to pull them away, but I might get one more. Okay, let's read this one. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Psalms 19:1. So what they're saying right now is what's within you, it is divine. Like, this inner illumination, it's all working together. It's all spirit. Like, trust that. You don't really trust yourself, or you don't trust spirit with it. Like, you don't trust. You need to trust it. They're calling for you because I think they're really saying, they're like, hey, we still here. We here. We're not going nowhere, and you're here too. You feel like it's all hello. Go for this. And get that fun, and get that victory, get that success. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. Next one. Having hope will give you courage. Hey, what were we talking about before? You will be protected and will rest in safety. Job 11:18. 111. Confirmation. Low-key, do I need to say more on this card? I feel like it's explanatory. I don't know what else you want me to say. Okay. Be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. Yo, if you for really are from a different reading, welcome back. Welcome. and they ain't changed. If you are from the other reading, like from what we were talking about before, the different energy or whatever, the similar one from before, different video, welcome back. And hey, like they say, same. I'm giving you same reading, same. Be still, just know it will work out. Just keep going. Just hey. Well, for some of y'all need to actually go and do some stuff, put in some work and do some stuff. Go for it. Other y'all, just trust that your intuition is working, trust that it's happening, and just know you are in good hands. Okay, I want to do one, because I feel like there's one more message for you. At least one more message. Don't want to use all of these. I think we could use all of these, but I don't really want to. Oh, wow. That card is flying out. Okay, this is the last one I have for you. What'd I say? What spirit say? What'd I say, y'all? Okay. Communication. One with yourself. Talk to the plants. Talk to the fairies. And maybe even talk to this person. Or, communicate with them. There has been a lack with them. But, yeah, you need to talk. Y'all need to talk. Okie dokie. Communication between you and the divine, you in spiritual realm, you and yourself, and you and others in spiritual practice. You're trying to get started, but also like your spiritual guides. And yeah, so cute. Okay. And number 9, if that's significant for you guys, I feel like I just need to talk about that or point this out. Number 9, maybe September, maybe. What's the 9th house? Is it Virgo? Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, it's Sagittarius. Well, am I lying? Well, 11, 10, 9. Yeah, Sagittarius. Okay. So maybe that's important for you. Maybe the 9th. Oh my gosh. There are some 9 days for me. Maybe the 9th is really important to you as well. Or will be. Or whatever. I don't know. So with that, thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for coming to get this reading. And I wish all the best for you. Alrighty. I'll see you later. Bye. Hello there, pile 3. Last but not least, y'all ready for your reading? Let's do it. Okay, so you might see a little bit something different. Okay, listen. Don't tell the other piles. But it was after I finished them, actually. Like, I just got done with the second one. And I don't know, I felt like you guys needed this for I don't know. We'll see. So like I said, though, with the other ones, I'm going to first, like, read what I have now with this card and these stones. And if that resonates, cool, you're in the right place. If it doesn't, go ahead and check out like another pile or whatever, or another video and see what other messages could be here for you. Since my sage burned out, I think I need to really just bat some of these energies away. You don't have to use selenite like this, by the way. I'm just ratchet. I mean, I'm like, y'all move. It just helps me. Even just this motion for some reason. Just this back and forth wash away. Okay. Okay. Actually, right now, I'm getting a lot of angels here for you. A lot of strong angels here for you. They have something to teach you. They would like you for to sit down. Open your book. Open a book. And okay, so I'm getting different books. For some people, yeah, it could be Bible. Other people could be a book of witchcraft or spirituality like that. But some type of book you need to open. I have this zodiac book. It could be like that. It could be just open astrology book, or you need to open a book. Something. But I think you have this book, or we'll get it really. I don't know. I'm getting you have a book. You have some book that you need to open. Because they're trying to tell you something in this book. There's something in this book they want you to know or see or say out loud or read. What in this book? A prayer, maybe even? A prayer. But I'm not getting full Bible with this. I'm getting some Bible. For some people, I'm getting other books. Maybe it's other texts. I don't know. Other text. Something. Okay, so for me and Christianity, it's prayer. But other people, it could be. It's like a prayer, but some word. Like words. Like a string of words. They're calling you to say because this words will help somehow. Like with breaking free from this. Like, you need to break free. You need to say words, a chant, a mantra, like say out loud. And when you're connected with spirit. And, and then it's good because the Ace of Swords is all about, communication and new communication, stuff like that. But, so with you, it's like, this communication's in this book. Like, you need to somehow get like this in this book is a sentence, a word, a saying that you need to say like a prayer, like treat or speak as a prayer. And somehow that's gonna just you need that. I don't know why they're not telling me right now, but they need this. I mean, it's, well, for one, it's like to break, to go away. Maybe to start off something, to like 3, 2, 1, go. Or like you've been like in this like dark pod, right? You can see like this as like your dark pod. You've been in here forming, changing, growing, and it's time to burst out. But you have to say something or read or say something out loud. Something with a word, something in a book. What book? I don't understand. Okay. Okay, well, that's what they're getting me right now. I want to say there's more. It's like a mantra. Okay, so when you do get in this space, you really do have to like treat it seriously. Breathe, close your eyes, make sure everything's dark, and just so you can really focus. So you can focus on spirituality. Your spirituality and the spirit that you're connected with. As well as your own. I'm really getting book, you guys. I don't know. I hope that resonates with you. I do not know. Me stopping right now is literally trying to search for this book. I'm like, what book? But I'm getting different books. So if that resonated with you, I hope it did. Or, I hope this reading, I hope you found the reading that you need if this did resonate with you. Drink tear, cheers to books. Tink. I'm getting a woman. I'm getting a lady, like a authority type of figure, like who you look up to, and it could be a good leader, a spiritual leader even. Maybe there's a woman who's a spiritual leader you need to talk to, or maybe you are. Maybe like there's one in your life that you need to talk to. Some like female spiritual leader. Either maybe you got this book from her, or she has this book, or is reading this book right now. I don't know. Maybe she'll say the words to you. Maybe she'll help you find the words. But I'm getting a lot of you get to it like a female spiritual leader for some reason. Yeah, maybe she's going to show you in this book. Like, she'll show you something and be like, oh, hey, did you see this? Or she'll show you something. With this book. Okay. Look here, I kind of want to pull 2 oracle cards. I want to pull 2 mirror cards. I just want to see what happens. What's going on here? I didn't really do this for... No, I didn't do it at all for pile 1 and 2. They didn't really need clarification. Because I am kind of treating these as clarification or clarifiers, but I don't know, I'm not really feeling like I need clarification on too many things. I just feel like there's more. Like there's more messages we need to talk about. Or more for you. There's one more. One more. One more, one more, one more, one more, one more. No. Actually, maybe it might be one of y'all, but we gonna see. There's one more. Is it you? It was you! Oh, welcome back. Okay. Okay, let's read. Okay. So a lot of different stuff. First of all, with this, you know, this new communication you need to have with yourself and with this person, with this lady, and with this book, this new, what is it? What is this? Okay, sorry, I'm nosy, y'all. I want to know, what is this ding dang book? Do I have it? And like, can I have it? I love books, you guys. So I'm all about books. Love knowledge. Books are knowledge. Knowledge is power. Okay, even though this card is humor, I'm not getting like, oh, you need to make more jokes. I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of like, I guess maybe you're kind of taking things a bit too seriously. Like you need to kind of take things a little bit more lightly, like more chill, like just more day to day, like, all right, this happened. Okay, cool. Instead of being like, oh, this, okay, let me think of that. Okay, like, well, what about that? You know, I'm like, it's more of just like, hey, this happened? Okay, great. Hold on, this. I'm sorry, guys. I was saying like in a different pile. You know, when you're doing the reading, you get like a lot, and you kind of have to discern everything and say it one by one for different people. Okay, so you saying your soul. Let's start with that. Let's say your soul like has been in like this. Right? Oh, this is the black onyx. I don't know if I said that before. Did I say any of the stones? I think I did. Okay. Anyway, don't look. So I know in a different reading was like, oh, you know, black onyx is good for sucking up energy, so being like this type of like black hole type of vibe. Here though, I'm getting more of like this egg type of vibe. You know, energy. Whereas like your inner, like this inner membrane, if you will, like you're inside this membrane, a spiritual membrane, where you're like, ooh, I can do, like you're just forming yourself, becoming more of yourself, you're gaining more and more energy, gaining more insight, like you're just being more and more and more of you within this safe space, right? This inner sanctum, if you will. Though with this clairvoyance card, for one, it's showing that you did have getting a lot of strength and insight with your tuition and tarot, if you're doing tarot, and your cards and everything like that. But I think maybe you've been a little bit hesitant to approach more tarot and more spirituality because maybe you've been like treating it too serious, like being like, oh, I have to have this and this happen in order to be a good reader, or I have to, you know, use this as, I don't know, maybe you're a bit too rigid, or just not letting yourself fully form and function freely with this. Instead of being like, because look, y'all know me. You know, I'd be ratchet AF with my readings. I'd be like, I'm just banning away energies, don't mind me, or go talk to trees. You know what I'm saying? Like, just stuff like that. Yeah, I don't plan out my readings. Maybe you're trying to plan too many things out too much. Maybe you're trying to even use a spread. I don't use a spread. I kind of just be picking cards. And whatever happens, happens. You know, you just read that way. So, I mean, if a spread works for you, great. But if it doesn't, if it's not working for you, if too much structure is too much, then don't. Sometimes you don't really need structure. You know, there was a podcast I was listening to. Oh crap, what was it called? Anyway, whatever. If y'all want to know, let me know in the comments and I'll say it. But if you don't really care, I'll just say what happened. This girl, she was talking about, oh shit, what was she talking about? I just lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? Going spirituality. Okay, yeah. So like, okay, if you're trying to get into like witchcraft and things like that, people like you would see on Instagram or Pinterest or YouTube, these different spiritual people and witches or whatever have all these candles and crystals and um, um, salts and herbs and all this jazz, right? But like, and maybe you felt like you need to have that too in order to have a authentic or real or strong spiritual practice. But can I tell you, y'all, you can do anything with just yourself and some words and some prayer. You really could at the end of the day, like, yes, if you feel called for it, like different candles and herbs can surely help your practice and boost it, whatever you're trying to do. But at the end of the day, all you really need is you and your connection to the divine. That's really it. Because you are your own tool, you're your own wand. You know, you make everything happen. If you initiate that and work for that, like I said, spirit will meet you halfway, but it starts with you. And there's different, and like I said of the readings, there's different ways that you can practice. Some people, they want to have like these 10 different candles and then go that way. Other people, they just want to have maybe some sage and do that. Some people, they need the candle, the sage, and everything else. It's all up to you. So just take this lightly. Like just go. It's a light path, and it's a lifelong path. You're not gonna waste any time. You're not gonna find yourself in any like slump, regrets, like, oh, I'm not doing anything, I'm not going anywhere. Like, no, it's a gradual thing. Okay, gradual. It's all good. And so so like it's saying, start that, and this is kind of same energies, initiating and taking action. Start it, with this, whatever research, whatever this book is, whatever these words are, whatever it is, something, y'all. It's not telling me. Oopsie. Whatever that is, go for that and stay consistent. Like, you don't have to stay super serious about it, but just at least stay consistent. Like, keep going, keep trying. Nothing will happen if you don't do anything. As you initiate this path, it's going to initiate new and open up new doors for you, open up new chapters for you. Okay? Different possibilities, different things you'll be able to see in real life. Like, it's going to start so many things. If you move the way that's comfortable for you. It doesn't have to be not for one other person. Not one other person has to agree or even fully understand what you are doing. As long as you understand the why and who it is for. Okay? Let's continue on to our tarot. I'm gonna move these. Ooh, what if I just move into the side? Is that better? Here, I'll do like that. Do like that. And then this one. Oh no, we'll just put you here. And then we'll put you here. So that way they're not fully off camera, but you can still see. Let's see. I'm playing Rider Waite for you guys' reading. Maybe a couple of the Star Spinner, but I'm feeling a lot of. Hold on. Can you get in there? There you go. I'll just keep shuffling and see what else pops out. Ooh, Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Ace of Cups. Interesting. Okay. Where do I want to put you guys? I want to put you here, I think. Let's put you here. You can go here, 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 and here, and here. Yeah. Should we pull more? Yeah, let's pull more. Oh, T. Let's see. Do you resonate? You resonate. You resonate. You resonate. You kind of resonate too. All right. Well, one more than I expected, but hey, that's tarot for ya. Okay. I want you here. Don't want you here. I kind of want you here, actually. You can go here. You, actually, hold on. Do I feel like this? Or do I like that? Yeah, I think I like that better. Y'all ready? Let's read. Okay. Okay, so first of all, ooh, why did I put this here? Is that cute? T. Sorry, y'all. Aesthetic. Anyway, okay, I'll see that too. Let's read, right? Okay, fall. Also, ladies, you see all these rainbows? Okay, sorry. Right. We're getting a lot of distracted, y'all trying to distract me. Y'all's energies are distracting. Spirit's saying, get back into it. Hydrate. As I look at the clock, it's 11:10, 1:11. So we're about to get into this, y'all. For one, Divine is all up in your life and trying to get you to do right. They're trying to speak to you. They're trying to tell you. I can tell you that from the opening of this card, the Page of Cups, of opening your heart and your emotions, paired with the Emperor, as well as the Ace of Cups in reverse, going to the world. And a little bit of the Ten of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. So, and I'm telling you guys this because I'm telling you how I'm reading and what I see while I read, so you can kind of understand where I'm coming from and why I'm reading the way I am, and can help you in your own practice to see different ways to read. You can just go this way. Sometimes you get everything. Okay. Right. So, like I said, there was a lot of angels talking to you before. And when I said at the beginning, this is a soul reading. So when I say they're talking to you, you're talking to your soul. This is all inner. This is all within you. Okay. And your soul lately hasn't been trusting its emotions too much or wanting to access them too much. It's just kind of maybe emotions have been too much for you. You've had to kind of maybe put them a little bit aside to work on real SHIT, real stuff, whatever. And I say that, I say, like, it could be work and career, family, putting things in place in your waking life, more than just spirituality, right? But I feel like you just feel like this super, super, super strong call within you to do all of this. Like you feel like this is right for you. Like, yes, I need to create A, B, and C. I need to move these things in a certain way so that my life goes a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Like Emperor, he's over the entire zodiac, right? Like he rules over it all, and determines it all. This sounds so wawa, but like working with the magician into manifesting reality into what you see, right? Emperor is more than just spirituality and magic, right? He is also the vision or the eye for what world is, what it could be, for what people are, for what he sees, what the world can come into, right? You're a really strong visionary. You have a lot of strong morals within you, a lot of balance, fairness within you, and you put that spreads past yourself, past your existence, into everything in your life, and that vision is so strong, like that calls for you to do so many things, like to implement so many things, projects, ideas, rules, conversations with people, listening. There's so much power within the Emperor, and I'm getting a lot of that here. Let's talk about this connection. So Emperor mixed with Page of Cups, right? You feel like there is power within you when you recognize your own truth and acknowledge that. Like, not recognize, but acknowledge your own truth. But like, you know what? I do feel this way. Yeah, I do feel this way about A, B, and C, and I do want to do this because of that, right? A lot of our lives, we can determine or misinterpret what we want to do and what we see because of other things around us, because of the world, other people. But Emperor, you can't really go off of that too much. You can observe, learn, and study, but you're going to have to look intrinsically within you with what you feel and what Spirit has for you in order to make those proper decisions for your life. So that was that, and we're going to talk more about a little bit this Ace of Swords mixed with this Ace of Cups energy as well. Because I feel like it is a little bit. Okay, so here, let's look a bit closer at this Ace of Cups. If we had it right side up, you have this divine moment over your emotions saying, hey, what you feel is what I want you to feel and how you should be feeling about different situations. However, We have it in reverse here, meaning maybe you had been pouring too much of your emotions into different situations instead of letting spirit discern, letting spirit, affect your discernment or like guide your discernment. You kind of just been going with your emotions and being like, oh, emotions is my spirit. Whereas it's a part of it for sure, but like emotions can get in the way a lot of spirituality. So, this discovery, I'm getting that. This new discovery of all of your emotions, all these new emotions, Okay. It's tricky. On one hand, I'm getting a lot of you should follow your heart with that and should trust your emotion, be like, I feel this type of way, so let me go. Let me just do this. Okay, maybe that's what the message is. I think maybe the message on one hand is like when you feel some type of way in your spirituality and your practice, that's what you should trust. On the other hand, when you do feel like spirit is speaking with you with certain messages, don't let your emotions cloud that. An example could be maybe you feel spirit's calling you to go reach out to someone you see because maybe they look a little sad and you feel like, yeah, so let me just go ask them. Just ask about their day. Like, hey, just to say that simple, how are you? Maybe that was enough, right? But maybe your emotions are like, ooh, well, maybe if I was in that position, I would want to be left alone. I don't feel like that's right. I'll just leave them alone, right? So maybe that's what's happening here. Like maybe your emotions might judge your direction and your action in an unfair way or in an incorrect way. Because you can take that emotion of, oh, I felt that way before and I want to be left alone. But you can also be like, oh, wait, I felt that way before. And sometimes maybe I can reach out and maybe help somebody, right? Give that emotion. But that's just one example. So, on one hand, with this, you really have to take what's resonating for you. On one hand, if you're really feeling like your emotions are pulling you to what spirit is saying, do that. If your emotions are pulling you with what not spirit is saying, don't do that. Maybe some of you feel both. And look, real tea, you're going to feel both in real life. And that's why meditation is so important with discernment. Because you are going to determine like the difference between you and spirit, but you're also going to determine the different meanings of spirit, the different ways they make you feel, and the different messages they are trying to give you in your waking life, right? That being said, don't let too much of your mind and what your thoughts are plague too much of your spirituality and emotions. I know it's y'all, this is a really delicate balance. Because on one hand, you have, be light, it's okay, just go with the flow, with the humor. But on the other hand, you have initiate and take action, right? I know it's really hard, but you have to do these things in different parts of your life and different parts of spirituality. With meditation, you can't really just go and take action. I'm going to do this and meditate, and this is what I'm going to do, and this is my intention, and this is how it's going to happen. With meditation, it's a long and slow practice and process that you have to simply walk through, take every step by step. But sometimes if you just feel to read tarot, you're going to have to just go and buy that tarot deck or use your playing cards. Dang it, I just knocked my incense everywhere. Crap, I got all my cards. Sorry. Okay. Sip. Yeah, and just find the different discernment in that way. Please give yourself time to do that. Okay. Okay. Doing this correctly. So look, you do have this opportunity to fall back into previous habits and not to trust this. You can take this as a bunch of baloney, bunch of malarkey, bunch of coincidence. It's just fun. It's just what it is, But doing that, you won't be happy and you're going to be missing out on a lot of the blessings you could be getting really soon or soon enough as you start doing this. This is not warning because look what Spirit does have for you. This Ten of Cups. emotional fulfillment and completion. Let's slide that. Wheel of Fortune. Guys, I never get this card. I used to before, when I was like talking about different things and plans I wanted in my life, and I was like, ooh, success, right? And I mean, it worked out. One example, working, living overseas. But for you guys, whatever you're trying to plan or you're thinking of, when you go about this correctly, oh, we didn't talk about the world. Y'all, travel. That's what it is. For a lot of y'all, travel. Y'all moving somewhere sometime. It can mean a lot of, oh, you know, you're going to be a lot of different culture, different language. But, I'm not really getting much else with that card. I think maybe that's why I just skipped it. It was like, oh, travel. Anyway. Most of the time, that's kind of what the world means. Not all the time, but most of the time. Especially with this making decisions and doing things and career and going somewhere. Usually talks about travel and going somewhere. Yeah, a little bit with pile 2. Making a decision to go somewhere. So if you feel for that, go for it. If you don't really want to, it's fine. Also with Ten of Cups, you know, it's all about it's the family card too. So whatever foundation you will set up, it's more than you, it's more than your partner, it's more a whole family. You're setting up a whole, dynasty, all right, a whole new generation. And it's all supposed to work out. Like, okay, let me tell you why the Wheel of Fortune is such a fortuitous card. It's because all forces are in your favor. All forces are moving and working in your favor. The angels I was talking about before, they're trying to sit down and talk with you, be like, hey, we're all with you. We're all trying to work for you. And I feel like they really do have a message for you when you do this book research that you have to do with a spiritual leader. I'm not feeling too pulled to say it and call it, but like, you know how in other videos I was like, oh, divine masc, divine femme. This feminine spiritual leader, I really am getting like a woman with this vibe, not too much of a divine femme energy, and it's just a non stereotypical woman. But I'm kind of getting this is an actual like cis gendered female that's gonna help you, or at least play a very big role in helping you. Right. Okay, so guys who are getting into spirituality and everything, look up planets and energies like that and how that affects you with, you know, Mercury retrograde, but also retrograde, moon phases, Jupiter, Saturn. Like, look at your planetary alignments in your chart. I feel like that's very important to you, or should be very important, or will have very important information for you. Because I feel like there's answers there for you as well in your birth chart and your planetary alignments. Don't you just love happy music? Okay, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, this imbalance. Okay, look, y'all, pile 2 had a similar vibe. Y'all saw it, that Two of Swords. And low-key, this is similar energy I'm getting from a different reading. I think it was a second YouTube video. Maybe the third one, I'm not sure. But it's kind of like what to put work in. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you should really, like, go for it. Because I feel like a lot of you are hardworking people. And you're not just going to be out here doing whatever. You know, you're going to be making money moves to do what you got to do. Or want to, at least. So I think what Night Spirit is saying is like, okay, well, whatever you're really trying to feel, whatever you're really trying to do, whatever you feel pulled to do, whatever you want to do, go for it. Because that's what's really going to be important to you in your life and like really be just bring you into this. All these good things. Wheel of Fortune, y'all. You guys, you cannot go wrong with Wheel of Fortune at all. It's all 100% for you. It's all working for you. Everything, every energy, every angel, they're like We are going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to, all the guides, all like, if they're like, this needs to happen. But, you know, it takes a village. You got to be there too. You got to go for it. Trust. Low-key, I'm kind of feeling pulled to Bible cards. I'm not really feeling Oracle cards right now. Maybe because you already had them. You already got it. And then we'll do maybe one more. No? Oops. No one more? Okay, that's fine. Let's read this one first. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the sky above proclaims his handiwork. Psalms 19:1. Yo, this is like just in the second pile. And you are from there. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much. I'm so happy you're here. And I'm so happy you're getting these good messages, okay? I'm hoping it's confirming for you. I think it is. It's the same messages for me. I'm reading the same thing. So I really hope it is. And I'm happy it is. Okay, next one. Though you may stumble, oh my God, you will not fall, for the Lord upholds you with his hand. Psalms 37:24. You guys, for real, if you are from pile 2, what's good? If you are not, go see pile 2, because it's the same thing. Like, oh my God. But I don't know what else to say. Like, I mean, okay, so I guess if you're not from pile 2, let me just explain. Basically what it's saying is, one, just freaking go for this already, my God, because everyone's waiting for you. They're all just waiting for you to be like, all right, we're all here. It's all set up. Just go for it. Just start. Just do it. Just do it. And that you will be okay. You are going to be more than okay. You will be so much more than okay. You will have all success, everything. I mean, come on, 10 of Cups and by the Wheel of Fortune, as well as the World, like, and also World's also good vibes too. Like, this is all good stuff. And just let it go and just, you know, just let go of it. Maybe it's like saying let go of stress, let go of worry, let go of reality. Just be like, you know what? Forget it. Let me just go do this. Let me start it. Let me just go for it. And here we go, you know? And then with good intention, and you're going to be serious, be like, I'm going to do this, you know? And I think the Spirit's going to be like, yes, finally, let's do it. Hooray. Should we pull one Oracle card? Low key. Okay, so what, y'all? Communication came out for the second pile for the ending Oracle. And like, I don't know, I'm just like, low-key, I feel like the reading's over. I feel like they said what they needed to say. But if you want to stick around and just see if the communication card pops up or pops out, let's see, because, oops, okay. Oh my God, moment of truth. Ooh, we got the mirror. Hey, look at yourself, look it in. Okay, let's see if this is it. Ready? Okay, it's not. It's Joy. Yo. I'm about to say, so maybe not all of you guys should go to pile 2 if you don't really feel like it. But if you do really feel like it, go. I have the mirror. Yeah, this was... Okay, same message from pile 2. Looking at yourself. Like your truth, you know what I'm saying? And finding joy within all. Finding joy with everything. Especially with you. Give yourself joy. Oh my gosh, I just gotta go to work. Okay. I'm gonna leave this reading here. I hope you enjoyed. I wish you all the best. I wish you all the happiness. And I cannot wait to see you again. Bye-bye.